Howdy folks, welcome to episode 4. Today we are going to see if we can get some of this cleaned up in the base, and I need to make some fuel for this thing, which is now crafting, so I can reload this thing. And yeah, I want to get this doorway done, and we also need to get out there and get some cobalt. So actually, let me check and see where the cobalt is in the map. That's copper and that's cobalt. Yeah, I think we should go get some copper and cobalt first, and then we can hopefully work on this while it's dark out, because we have, 11 cobalt and 22 copper. So yeah, we need to get out there and do that quickly. And I have fuel and I have oxygen. And the other thing I wanted to throw in here was if I can fit it here somewhere, there we go, was an oxygen tank. And we can throw some oxygen, whatchamacallits, in there. And I wanted to get this in here too, real quickly. And a food processor, which we can throw right here. Okay, and let me put this other stuff back just in case something bad happens. Not that, not that anything bad ever happens at the beginning of the game, right? But yeah, we'll grab the oxygen. Let's see, it is up here. See if any has manufactured yet. Yeah, there's 7 bottles. Okay, good. So we can get refilled before we take off using the big bottles. And so what you can do is on your base, you hit P and you can go into your fuel or your O2 tanks and fill them up, and then there you go. So we'll get our O2 filled up here, and let's go. Let's get headed out here and see if we can get some of this. Where is that guy? Where is he? I hear him. I don't see him. Is he over there? Where is he? Come on. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, he's probably going to come after me now, so... Okay, good. We'll get rid of him. And there's a spider over there too. So let's try to avoid the spider and see if we can get over to this copper deposit and then maybe get over to the other thing. Now, I wanted to build a hovercraft this episode, but we just don't have the materials to do it. As you saw, we only have 11 cobalt, and I need to make some stuff. Where'd the copper deposit go? There it is. Oh! Whoa! Oh man, that is scary. That dude is scary. Okay, let's see. Where is our copper deposit? Let's get going here and do this in a hurry. So let's see if we can get our copper. Make sure I don't have any other visitors. Okay. I hear footsteps, but I don't hear anything growling at me yet. And I'm close enough to base that hopefully I should be able to run back in an emergency. Alright, cool. Let's see if we're getting copper here. Yes, we're getting copper. Okay, good. I'm going to get some of this copper, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, I got 50 of them, and it's getting close to where the sun's going to be going down, so I need to get over to this other, let's see, the cobalt here quickly. And so that way we're not running around at night. And I'm sure another drone attack will be coming too when it decides it's nighttime. So yeah, we need to get over to this cobalt and get it going fast. Come on. So we'll see if we can catch this one. And I think it's at the bottom of the hill, so we'll see. Hey, there's another cobalt deposit. I wonder where that one is. Okay, there's 2 of them, and that one has, the one over there has a drone guarding it. This one doesn't seem to, so we'll see if we can get to it. Come on. So yeah, I did test. I put out another video that you can find on my channel, and I'll put a link to it here. But I tested the running versus standing still and the food and O2 consumption, and I found that you do use more food and O2 while you're running, and walking versus when you're just standing still. So it's definitely useful information to know if you're like at this point in the game where you're early on and you're struggling to keep up with your oxygen production and everything. So yeah, and I think when we come back we're going to have to go... I think we're going to have to go the other way when we come back. We're going to have to go around using motorcycle. But should be able to... Oh man, that is a big drone. Really hope he doesn't come over here. I'm hoping I can stay out of range. And we'll see if we actually can or not. Yeah, I think he's already shooting at me. He's already shooting at me. Great. Or no, that's just his thing flashing. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get to this cobalt deposit. Come on. And it's almost dark, too. Come on. Yeah, this is not cool. This is just asking for trouble. Let's see. See if I can get down under the ground and at least he won't have a line of sight to me. There we go. Okay. So our cobalt deposit is here, 10 meters. Okay. Good. Okay, guys, we have 69 cobalt ore, so that should be enough because my goal here is to be able to build a... whatchamacallit? Let me get the motorcycle out here. My goal is to be able to build a hovercraft, and... whoops. And I think that should be plenty to build a hovercraft, a basic hovercraft. So we'll head back to base here, and let's see which of these mountains we needed. Oh, good, good. This should be easy enough. I actually probably could have just gone around on the way out too, huh? instead of running over the mountains. Alright, so we'll go back and we will get this stuff processed, and I will meet you guys back at base with some processed ore in just a minute. Okay guys, we are back at base, and the one ore is the copper's processing in here and the cobalt is processing in here. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to get some blocks set up here so that we can actually make a doorway. And so what I'm going to need to do is drill out the landscape here as we go. So we can get, let's see, we can get some blocks set up here. Come on, there we go. And hopefully then we can put a doorway on this thing. So I need to get, let's see. Did it really put that block up there? Nice. That was not what I was trying to do. So, yeah, we'll get like a stairway going up here, and let's see if we can do that here. I want to do a ramp bottom and a ramp top, so we can get a sense of where our blocks are going to be. And kind of drill out along the sides of them. Come on. There we go. And so we're going to put a block here. And a small one here. There we go. And then we're going to come up one more. And we'll put this one here. Does that look right? Yep, there we go. Sorry, it's getting dark here, so I need to put some lights in here. Let me see, do I have... I'll grab those two. Let's see if I have... I think I have an extra light here. Let's see. Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay, so yeah, we'll put a light up here so we can see for the moment. And I also need to make a repair tool so I can remove stuff. But yeah, we'll just put this right here for now. It's fine. And we'll turn it up so we can see. Come on. Oh, it's not letting me because I'm not standing on the base. Okay, so we'll get this turned up. There we go. And I think we can put some of these. There we go. And this one. And it's not letting me put it there because I'm standing on it. And there, and we'll get the upper one here. And then we're going to go up that way. So we'll drill out here. Come on. So let's see actually if those things are done yet and we can get started on our hovercraft. Yes, our copper ingots are done, and I'm sure our cobalt is done too. So let's get this put in here, and we need to queue up the stuff that we need for our hovercraft. So we need a vessel starter, and we need, let's see, select this so we can only see the hovercraft stuff. We will need a generator, a fuel tank, an oxygen tank. Let me grab a couple of these cargo boxes, and let's see, a cockpit, an RCS, and 4 thrusters, and probably a spotlight and a couple of lights to throw on there. So we'll get that going, and we can let that run while we're doing this, so we can multitask. Let's see if I can get this. See if I can get this going out here. Let's see. Where is my block? So if I put this here, then here, then I should be able to, if I come up here and then turn this way, so we'll get this small one and we'll turn it like that, and we'll see how high up that comes. Looks like it's almost perfect. Let's see. A little bit more. Because, yeah, I really want to be able to close a door out there so that I don't have those arachnids coming at me in my base. Like, I don't know if you remember from last series where they were trying to chase me inside my base. And, yeah, that's not fun. It's not cool. So that looks like it will come out just perfect. So we'll see. We'll get a bottom here, and we'll go across. There we go. And we can get that. And put these on here, and there we go. I think that should do it, and I'll need to put another piece here, just for, so it doesn't look horrible. Yeah, I will clean this up in a little bit, and we need a corner piece. One of the things we desperately need is a flat corner piece that would fit right here, that would make these things fit together. But let me drill this out. Come on. We'll drill this out, and we'll get the... I hate that dust. It keeps you from seeing. And I apologize for how dark it is right now. So I'll have to gamma up the... I'll have to remember to gamma up the video before I render. But yeah, let's see if we can get this cleaned up. And we'll put a door up here, if we can. Let's see what this looks like. So here is the door, and which direction is it pointing? Need to get it down here so I can even see which direction it's going. Okay, and you can choose doors, you right click, and I want the one with the glass so I can see what I'm running out into. And come on. Is it there? Okay. There we go. Alright. So let me... Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, I'm going to check on these, and we'll see how these are going. So I'm going to let the rest of these craft, and I think I'm just going to wait till morning so that you guys can see what's going on, and we're going to build a hovercraft. So we'll see you in the morning. Alright guys, we're back. I'm in the middle of the crafting. There is a drone attack being announced. Now I got some of the concrete blocks done. I got most of the ship parts done, but I ran out of silicon to make thrusters. So I am going to need more silicon to finish off the hovercraft. So I am going to need to go mining again in order to do that. I also crafted 6 salami over here out of the food that we got, so we can eat a little bit. And I also, now that we have purified water, and remember these we picked up at the very beginning, I was hoarding those, so I can make some small med kits, which are going to be helpful out in the field. And so yeah, I've got almost everything done for that. And so we're gonna, in the morning, we're gonna go out and get some silicon, and I'm going to finish crafting stuff. And I also need to craft some fuel. Now we got the large fuel tanks, so I'm gonna do some of those, and I'm gonna get some of those crafted. And I'm also going to do a multi-tool. And you know what? I don't have the electronics to make that either, so I'm gonna have to wait on the multi-tool as well. So yeah, I'll meet you guys in the morning, and we'll go out and get some silicon. See you in a little bit. Okay guys, we are back, and it's almost sunrise, and I took out those drones. It was not really interesting, so here's what we got out of it, plus some bullets. I got one more than I shot, so so it wasn't too much of a great thing there. Now when I was cleaning up this thing, sorry, when I was trying to make space for this thing, I kind of made a hole out the wall. But it's underneath the water, so hopefully they won't be able to shoot through that. I don't think the drones can shoot through the whatchamacallit. And let's get our motorbike. Where did I put my motorbike? I'm probably going to need that if we're going to go get some silicon, aren't we? And here we go. Here it is. Alright, so we have... Let me make sure, right? We have... I don't need the seaweed. We have... And I don't need the lights. Okay, so we have oxygen, we have food and medical kits and a motorbike and drill and ammo. Okay, so we should be good to go. We should be able to get out here and get to this silicon. Oh man, that scared me for a second. So as you can see here, I cleaned up the outside. I got the... there's a hole in the top there too. So I'll have to get that too. I couldn't see that in the dark, because the sky was dark as everything else. But yeah, I got a hole there, or I got a door opening here. So now I've got somewhat of an entrance, and I'll have to probably just I'll flatten that out and put some concrete out there to make a nice little patio type thing. But yeah, let's get going over here. And I swear did they reduce the jetpack or something? Because I swear I used to be able to get a lot farther on the jetpack than I can now. But yeah, let's go around here, and we'll go check out this silicon deposit. And I kind of want to go look at that POI that's over here too. So we'll go take a look at that if we can, because I want to see if there's actual turrets on it, or if it's just a non, like that alien artifact thingy that's just a bunch of blocks and it's not really anything. Come on, motorcycle, let's go. I can walk faster than this. Seriously? Okay, this is ridiculous. Alright, let's go this way. This terrain is tough. Alright, we'll get going here. And let's see, this looks like a little better terrain. And I hate that every time you pick something up, it goes back into your inventory and not in your hotbar, especially something like the motorcycle. I don't know why they do that. Stuff should go into your hotbar first. But yeah, let's head over here, and there's the silicon deposit. Come on. Yeah, unknown structure, that's what it was. Because that doesn't sound like a... I don't know, unless that's just what the stuff is called now, that they have made it so that you can't... let's see. I probably should watch out for spiders and stuff, too. Let's see if we can... Yeah, I can hear an audio thing. I don't know. There is a... whatchamacallit around there too. There is a... Yeah, I should probably not be out here in the middle of the night with no lights and everything. Before sunset, for sunrise. But yeah, there's a drone around it, so I assume there's something there, that there's other guns and stuff like that. It's not just an abandoned structure. So why don't we get the silicon first, and maybe see if we can see it in the daylight. Once we can get a decent angle on it. Come on. So here is the silicon deposit, and we'll hopefully not run into any spiders. You know, I can hear footsteps and stuff, which makes me paranoid, especially now that I'm out of jetpack and whatchamacallit. I'm out of ability to run away. That's not a good thing. Alright. Well, I can see the numbers moving, so apparently I'm drilling. I guess I should have waited a little bit longer. Till morning? Let's see, are we getting silicon? Yes, we're getting silicon. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to grab some of this, and I will... Oh, no. That guy's coming over, I think. Oh, nope, he's turning back around. Alright, yeah, I'm going to grab some of this silicon, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, we're back, and I got 119, so that should be enough silicon for now. And I'm hoping that thing that I'm hearing out there is not hostile. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a hostile, so let's see if we can get out of here. Nope. Let's try again. We'll try again from up here. If I can stand up here. Nope, it's not going to let me. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. Come on. There we go. Alright. And hopefully we can go check out this unknown structure. Maybe I can get the drone to come over to me instead of having to run over to it. And I also need to not go too quickly so they don't end up at night again. Beating the sunrise, or beating the sunset, or whatever, beating the sunrise around the horizon here. So yeah, let's see how this... Ah, I hear a spider. Where is it? There it is. Stupid thing. I hate these things. And he only gave me one food? Really? That's just not right. Okay, there's a rocket drone there. I really wish you could have a... That's another thing that you need to make is like a critter radar that will make them show up. Make the critters show up when you are near them. Be especially handy for mining. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we've got. See if I get shot at when I come around the corner, right? Come on. Here's the rocket drone. Let's get him. Alright. In the words of Jean-Paul Sartre, au revoir, drone. Okay. Let's see what that structure is. It doesn't look like it has guns. Huh. That's kind of cool. There's my electronics that I needed. Yeah, I don't see any guns on it. Let's go check that out. Let's go see what it is. See if I can get killed, like, standing in front of a bunch of guns so that my silicon, so they can't get my silicon back, right? Let's see here. Nope, it's not shooting at me. I'm not sure what that is. It looks cool. That's really cool. I like it. I'm not sure what it is, but I like it. And I guess I need... Do I need to shoot my way in? Huh, and I don't hear anything spawning inside either. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's shoot our way in and see if we can loot anything here. Maybe it'll have some ammo or something. Because that's the other thing I do need, is I'm getting kind of low on ammo here. Let's see what's in here. Okay, and is there anything? Just a core? There's just a core, there's no... Huh. Okay. Well, apparently it's nothing magical. I'll have to look around the... whatchamacallit, take it apart and see what... if there's anything else in here. That's actually kind of cool. But, yeah. Unless there's, like, cargo boxes hidden in the top or something. Alright, let's see what our path back... If we have a way to get back. An easy way to get back. Not really? Oh man, that dandelion thing scared me. Okay. I don't know why I'm so jumpy lately. But yeah, well, I guess we can go over this way and then head back, maybe? Or we'll just go over the mountains. Alright, I'm going to run back to base, and I will meet you guys back there. Okay, guys, we are back at base, and the two thrusters, I got the two other thrusters done. I got a multi-tool made, and some charges for it. I always forget to put the charges in, so yeah, it'll be nice to have. And I've got some steel blocks going here, so we'll grab these. And we should be able to build a hovercraft. So why don't I, let's see, why don't I take this thing and put it in here and get rid of this stupid block here. Whoops. There we go. And I also need to clean this up at some point, but we'll get that later. Let's get this hovercraft built. And I think we'll build it out here. And so here we go. Oh, come on, not that again. Alright, so we're going to put this is our starter block. And as you notice, this has a direction. So it's always pointing forward when you're placing it down, and you can see that by the way the cockpit sits by default. So we're going to put a... Am I hearing something walking, or is it just me? Okay, we're going to put a steel block here, so that we can put the, there we go, so that we can put the cockpit back here. And I'm going to get rid of a couple of these blocks. And there we go. And we're going to put a fuel tank. I'm hearing something walking over there. And a generator, and I need to get rid of the core here too, because I'm going to move that. So we'll get the generator put on here. Is that right? Yeah, like that. Do I want it there, or do I want it back here? Yeah, I want it there. Okay, and then we're going to put, let's see, we're going to put thrusters here. So we're going to put, where are our thrusters? We're going to put one facing forward, and one facing backward out here, but we'll put the RCS and the core. Did I make another core? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to have to make another core. We'll get this turned around. Okay, so we'll put these thrusters on the outside here. And we're going to put a core there, and then we're going to put, let's see, a thruster here. So I can put these here, and I'll put the thruster in here. There we go. And we'll get our cargo boxes and oxygen tanks. So we'll get our O2 and our cargo boxes here. And let me grab the core real quick so we can put that on. And I'm surprised I didn't take damage there. I seem to be an expert at taking damage on this planet. So we'll get another core. We'll put these parts in here so it doesn't have to make them. There we go. And we'll get that. And we'll put on our lights and our spotlight. And I need to bring fuel too. Do I have fuel? There we go. We'll get fuel. And there's our core. Okay. And we should be able to fly it as soon as we get this core on here. And I need to put some oxygen in there too so that I can get that. Alright, so let's see if I can get the core under here. Can I get it? Can I fit it in there? Is it not going to sit in there? Oh man. Is it really going to do this to me? Come on. Can I? It's not going to let me. Apparently the collision box is through there. Great. Okay, I'm going to sit it on here for now because I don't want to mess around with that all day. And I didn't bring the oxygen with me. So there we go. And we'll lift this up. And So the other thing I want to do here, yes, this is going to be not very battle-worthy HV for right now. It's going to be kind of like the motorcycle, except it handles the terrain better, and it will get us around. So, let's see, I want to take care of this one. Get rid of those. Now, the hover point, the point that it looks vertically from here, from this point right here that I'm pointing at, down to find the ground. And so, when you place the core and the starter block for a hovercraft, you want to keep that in mind, because if you build in front of that, what happens is the front of your hovercraft is sitting here and it hits into the front of a hill, or it rams into a hill, while this thing is still not gone up the hill yet. So you want to keep this in the front of your hovercraft when you build it. And when you do hovercrafts, you also want to not spawn them from a blueprint unless they're very short, because what it does is it recenters when you spawn them. It takes the hover point that was wherever it was and it puts it in the center here. So if you have a really long hovercraft, it's going to move it back. So you generally want to build your own, is the idea here. So let's see, we'll get a little bit of blocks here. And so I want to, whoops. I'm going to do this. We'll get this set on here. And also I should put on a symmetry axis. Let's see. Wrong one. We'll get the symmetry axis put on here, if I can do it. I always forget to put that on first. Okay, so now everything I build on this side is going to be on the opposite side as well. And we'll turn this so we can do that. There we go. And we'll get this other side here. There. That's a little bit streamlined. Not too much, but, you know, whatever. It's a very primitive hovercraft for right now, and I also want to put a spotlight on here for the front, and I'm going to put a light on the bottom, if it'll let me. I don't think it's going to let me. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to put a solid block in here then, so I can put a light on the bottom of it. And then we're going to put a light on the back, if it'll let us, which it won't. So we'll just put it like that, that's fine. Okay, and let me make sure these are bright enough. Turn them all the way up. And so the idea is you put them on the bottom here, and then when you go mining, you can see what you're doing. So we'll turn this back off. And here we go, and we'll put fuel in here. Yep, we have fuel in here. Okay, so we're going to lift this up. We'll go to external view so we can see. And there is our basic hovercraft. And so this thing will get us out to where we need to mine. Cool. This thing will get us out to where we need to mine. And yeah, we can get fuel, we can get all of our resources that we need in a little bit relative comfort compared to, you know, what we were doing before. And as you can see here, I'll show you, you can climb up the mountains and stuff, unlike the motorcycle. And I probably need to get back and get my oxygen in soon. But as you see here, you can climb right up the mountains, and you don't want to go full speed. I mean, you do need to slow down a little bit and be careful, especially if you're on a PvP world where you take damage for running into stuff. But yeah, there you go. You can go all the way up the mountains and everything. So I'm going to start using this in the next episode, and we're going to go out and get some more resources, and we're going to try to clean up the base a little. So join me in episode 5, and we'll do all of that stuff and have a lot of fun. So we'll see you then. Later.